And I want to remind everybody to get out to WNST.net, check out the blogs, and keep it clean with the Whiz Car Wash. Serving Baltimore for over 50 years in 5 locations. Whiz Car Wash. Come get a wash for your chance to win Raven tickets. And you can keep it clean with the Whiz up on the comments on our blogs. Quinn Sypniewski is probably commenting on our message boards right now. Look at my ugly mug up there and write nasty things about me. Never. All right, so last night we asked Moose about this. When the game ended, was your wife waiting for you outside? You get in the car. What do you say? What is the first thing you say to your nearest loved one after having the second of 2 home games? And the Browns thing was crazy enough. Last night might have been crazier because it was national TV. It was the Patriots. Everybody was there. But what did you say to your family and loved ones? Because I know what my text was saying. We got screwed, dude.
We did. I couldn't really say much. I was pretty quiet on the drive home. I was just pretty upset. Probably used a couple of expletives that I can't repeat on the air. But she took it in stride and she calmed me down.
She calmed you down. That's her role.
That's her role.
But how do you justify in your own mind? I mean, when you're watching it unfold, you're clearly on the sidelines because our defense was out on the field. And I guess in the back of your mind, you're like, if we just could have gotten 1 first down, if we just could have made 1 more play, if Ed Reed just wouldn't have fumbled the ball out, if we just, I mean, when it's that close, it literally...
You can look back at the season of 4-8 right now, if we could have. And, you know, those if we could have turned us into 13-3 like we were last year. You know, the ball bounced differently last year. We weren't minus 11 in the turnover. We were plus 13 last year. We led the league in takeaways. And, you know, the ball's just bouncing differently this year.
Well, it certainly looked like it was bouncing toward the Patriots. I mean, what happened to the Patriots last night? That's the kind of crap that happened for us last year.
Yeah.
And I know you weren't here 2 years ago, but that's exactly every nightmare we've had this year. Well, not every nightmare. I mean, we haven't won a game and then lost it again. We didn't have that in 05, but 05 kind of stunk like that too. For you being sort of new to the league and having that incredible wave of optimism and enthusiasm last year when you and I got together the week of the Colts game, and now to see where it is, the one thing I got from 5 or 6 guys in the locker room last night is we're a pretty good team, and we're 4-8. We're not all that different than 13-3, and maybe that's your life lesson as a young guy. The difference between 13-3 and 4-8, in many respects, are a few false starts and a few turnovers where the ball bounces the other way and a few officials' calls, right?
And a couple of injuries. You know, obviously last year we were healthy pretty much the entire year. You know, we didn't have too many guys sitting on the bench, and you know, I know the year previous to my getting here, we had a lot of injuries. So a lot of, you know, Ray I think was hurt, Ed was hurt, Todd was hurt again. You know, it's just, you know, when you have, you know, Pro Bowl caliber guys sitting on the bench, it definitely doesn't help you.
How has it been for you as a football player for a year and a half? What have you learned in year 2 that you didn't learn through life's lessons in year 1? I always like to ask the young guys this because I think it's still very fresh in your mind. It probably feels like about a minute and a half ago that you got that call that you were a 7th round pick, Ravens are bringing you in, you'd never been here, or 5th, I'm sorry, my bad. 5, he's holding the 5 up, that's like Brooks Robinson. Second day pick is what I'm thinking. But you weren't glued to the television watching the draft, were you?
No.
You're just about to
I watched a little bit on the first day. You know, obviously you got to get the first day and watch it. And then the second day, kind of just hung around. You know, took the dogs for a walk and waited for. I had to have my cell phone on my hip and waited for that call.
And the call comes, and that feels like 5 minutes ago. Last year, 13-3, this glory ride. You thought you were getting a ring. This year, you come back. We got everybody back. We're going to be even better. You're 4-8, and I guess
there's really not that much difference between the team last year and this year. I mean, obviously our record is, you know, totally different. You know, you look at that, but as far as, you know, the team mentality, I mean, you said we're still, you know, we still believe we have a good team. You know, there's probably a lot of teams out there. You know, it's kind of cliche to say, but I think we're probably the best 4-8 team that there is right now. And you know, there's probably, you know, despite our record, there's probably not a lot of teams that want to play us. You know,
everybody's out there playing for a job. Everybody's out there playing for next year, the next team, the next contract, and more than that, your pride. I mean, you know.
Going back to your question, what I learned is that you can't deal with that emotional roller coaster. You kind of have to put that aside. You can't let the ups and downs get in the way of preparing for for that next week, preparing for that next game, because if you let all that's the stuff that's going to take a toll on you. You know, obviously your body's getting broken down throughout the year, but if your mind continues to get broken down dealing with all that stuff, that's what's going to kill you.
So you're 0-0 when you start the game last night, not 4-7.
Yeah, I don't really look at the record. You know, obviously you hear about it, but as a player, I really don't look at the records. I go out every week. You know, if, at the end of the season, if we have the opportunity to play, you know, more games, we do. Obviously this year, probably not going to happen, but you can't really look at it. You can't really say, you can't just, oh, we're 4-0, we're not going to make the playoffs, you got to shut it down, because, you know, there's a lot of guys out here that are playing for their jobs, playing for their livelihood. You know, that's obviously, from a fan standpoint, we're 4-8. You know, a lot of them are probably pretty frustrated, but, you know, that frustration, you know, is the same that we feel, that we want to go out there and prove that we're not as, you know, as bad as we look sometimes.
Was there extra energy or emotion last night because it was the Patriots, because they were undefeated? Not just national TV, but just the fact that it doesn't look like anybody's going to beat them, you know, and we had them beaten last night, but before the game, was there something extra about it being the Patriots and this aura they
the whole circus, you know, you kind of get sick of hearing all they're talking about the greatest team ever.
So you get sick of it too?
Oh yeah, you hear that all the time. You just get sick of hearing all that stuff. And I think you definitely, I mean, it's Monday Night Football. Not only is that a great motivator, because, you know, how many opportunities do you get a chance to play on Monday night? We wanted to redeem ourselves from the last Monday night game that we had played. And, you know, just having that opportunity and on that stage against that team was motivation in and of itself.
I think as a fan, it's almost hard to get jacked back up for the Colts. But I know when I see those horseshoes come in, it affects me differently. And I know it affects a lot of our listeners differently than it even affects you guys as players. For you last year, the disappointment of losing that game, you could have lost that game to the Chiefs, to the Browns, to the Jaguars. It wouldn't matter. You lost your chance to get a ring. You lost your chance to, you know, you worked all that year to get to 13-3 to get in that position to have that game. So I'm sure there's no love lost personally for you with the Colts, but it's a whole different thing for our fans. I can guarantee you, I can't say much, short week, the disappointment of last night. At 4:15 on Sunday, when you gather 70,000 Baltimoreans, many of whom are over the age of 30 or 35 and remember it, I can guarantee you that the fans will bring it next Sunday, no matter the weather, no matter what. The question for us is short week with you guys. You got tonight, you're back in practice again tomorrow. This has really been a tough stretch. San Diego, the Patriots, and the Colts. We knew that when the schedule came out.
It's a tough stretch, but I mean, when you're 13-3 the year previous, they're going to put you in that situation. It's one of those things that we looked at it, the calendar at the beginning of the year and said, okay, we got to get to this point. Obviously, we'd like to have been better at this point than we are now, but we looked at this 3-game stretch and said, okay, this is what we earned. This is what we get to go out and do because of how we played last year.
Short week this week.